We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
Hey guys, it's Astronaut back with another tutorial. This is also an Unreal Engine tutorial and I'm gonna be using Unreal Engine 5. Yes, I realized that I have not made a video for a month now and this is the first video of 2023. I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, the tutorial is going to be about how to make an AI move. So you are going to have an AI character for this tutorial. It's gonna look exactly like us, but you can have it as whatever you want it to be, and it's going to be moving around in the map. Okay, so yes, as you can see here, I have also opened up Unreal Engine, and okay, here is also the page of the channel. We have reached 144 subscribers, and as you can see, I have not released another video since December 19th actually, when I released both of these videos together. Also, these are, if you are new to the channel, these are videos about my new game RFC, which came out just a month ago, and you can also play it. The link is gonna be in the description below. It's on itch.io and you can download it and play it. It's about robots fighting. Okay, so yeah, back to Unreal Engine. So this is the project that we have been working on forever for all of our tutorials together. And if I spawn in here, you can see that we have the character and we are using animations to play. We can crouch, we can do all of these nice things. And now let's go and create an AI blueprint. So this is going to be, okay, my starter content over here. Let's create another blueprint. You can go here in blueprint class and character. You can create a character blueprint, or you can copy and paste your character blueprint so that you have the variables that you have. But anyway, let's call this one AI, or AI as I like to call it, superclass. And in future videos I might show you what superclass means. It's object-oriented programming. You don't need to know this for now. You can also use AI as well. But anyway, now let's go over here to the mesh, select the skeletal mesh asset, astro character, astronaut, whatever, and go to not use animation asset. Make sure that you're on use animation blueprint over here in the animation mode. Then go and select astronaut BP or whatever the blueprint that you have created. If you do not have an animation blueprint, I have done that in a previous tutorial and you can go ahead and do it right now. You can watch the video before continuing. It's gonna be in the description. Okay, so now let's go over here to the event graph, and right click custom event to add the custom event, and that's basically the event of the AI when it's going to be moving. It's fairly simple, but you have to see how it works. So let's call it random walk. Okay, this is our event. Currently this event is blank, it does not do anything, but you can come out of this here and get AI move 2. And now this is basically where you have to do some things, and the destination is going to be get reachable point in radius. I'm gonna explain what it does here in a bit. Get get actor location. And okay, now let me explain what that does, and we're gonna fix it anyway. Okay, so first of all, we go here, we get the AI move to function, which is a function built into Unreal Engine. You don't have to create anything, it's built into Unreal Engine. by default, and then this is how you move. Okay, so basically the destination is where you want to go, obviously, and you get over here, you go over here to get random reachable point in radius. Just do that, and it's basically, we're gonna create a radius where the AI can move in, and you're gonna decide in that area that the AI can move in where it wants to go. It will decide on its own. This is why it's artificial intelligence. Now the origin, the origin is basically the location of where the radius begins. So if you are standing somewhere and you want to go somewhere else, and your reference point, let's call it, is in the middle of the map, then you're only gonna be able to go, okay, so if we set the radius to 200 meters, 200 or whatever that is, I'm not quite sure what the unit is, but anyway, 200 whatever, you can go up to 200 meters, let's call it, within the radius, within the reference point. So if the reference point is over here, you can only go, and here's 200, you can only move in a radius like that. You cannot go 300, you're gonna not go over that, you're gonna exceed that. But if you want to change that, maybe you don't want that, but maybe you want to map this certain region, you can make it so that it's the get actual location, and so when it goes somewhere, that reference point will update. So you start from the spawn point and you can go up to 200 meters. You reach max 200 meters, and then where you are, you get the location, and you can move again 200 meters from where you are right now. So hopefully that makes sense, and let's move on. Okay, so on success, so if you succeed in doing that, what will you do? And on fail, if you do not reach the point, what will you do then? For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be doing the same. Okay, so right now, this is what I like to do. This is what I showed you right now, is the basic code for that, but there are some other steps so stick around for those. But for now, what I like to do is get random int, how do I do that? Okay, random integer in range. Okay, so let's do that, and let's create a variable, and this is going to be called walk/stay/ actually idle definer. And you may have gotten what that means by now, but okay, let's go here and change it to an integer. Don't do it a float for this one, do an integer and get it. Actually no, don't get it yet. So we're going to create an integer. So if it is 0, if the integer is 0, or you have a min max over here. So if it's minimum, we're gonna set to 0, max we're gonna set to 1. And if the integer is 0, it's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep moving. Otherwise, we're going to stay idle where we are, wait for the delay, time period that we will set in a bit, when we're gonna call that a delay, and then we're gonna decide again whether we want to stay or not. So whether we want to keep being idle or not. Okay, so let's go and do that, and let's take this one, drag it on success here. Let's drag this here for now, and on success and on fail. Let's make them okay. So like this, both go in, and the return value of the random integer in range is gonna go into here, and then we're gonna hold down B and click to get a branch, and that's going to be the if kind of. And if, let's go here and say is equal to, and get the this thing, you can drag the variable, or you can do it like that. I'm going to do it like that. If this one is equal to 0, if the value of the idle walk idle definer is 0, we are going to keep doing the event. So random walk. Okay, so let me explain again. So we go here, we check if this value is equal to 0, and if it is, we go back from the start over here, and we get moving. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, if it is false, you can just do your code here, but you can also say if it is false, and if it's equal to 1, but now we have only 2 values, so let's go over here and do a delay, okay, and set a duration of, you can also promote that to a variable by right clicking and have it as a variable stored, but right now I'm gonna just, okay, let's get a random float in range, okay, and just like with the integer, with the definer, we're gonna set a minimum of 1 second of waiting and 10 seconds of waiting. And basically what we're gonna do, if we go here and execute this code, we're gonna delay 1 second ranging from 1 to 10 seconds, and 1 to 10 seconds, and then we're gonna do the code over here, which is going to be the random, actually we're gonna be setting we can be setting the definer again and deciding whether we want to keep being idle or we can just walk. For right now, I'm just going to call the random walk again, but you can also set this value again by doing this exactly the same thing, and then if you want it to keep being idle. But for me, after 10 seconds, I want it to move again, so we call the random walk again. And just do not forget this: off of event begin play, go and call this event that we have just made, because if you do not call it, it's just never gonna be executed. And right now, let's minimize that for now. Let's get a value from here. Okay, here, let's go over here, volume, not value, volumes, nav mesh bounds volume. I don't know why this is such a long name, but anyway, no, actually let's keep it like that. And okay, so depending on your map, you can also change the volume size and where it ranges from and whatever. We go over here to pawn, get a reference to self, and then okay, you can compile. I changed the max float, the max duration of the delay after they have moved, and let's also change the radius, from 200 to 2000, because I tested it out and 200 was too little. Into our blueprints and test whether this one checks out, this code checks out. Okay, you can see I've dragged my AI into it. If you want a spawner, I will probably do that in future videos, but for now let's keep it like that. So yeah, let's go over here, let's spawn. You can see the AI is moving, it keeps moving, then it stops after executing its code, and then it keeps moving again. Okay, so this is it for this tutorial. The AI is effectively moving around the map, and in a future video I might also show you more things about how to create an AI and have it spawn in the map instead of having to drag it into the map and stuff like that. So if you liked the video, drop a like, and I will see you in the next video.
That's the stuff. I should watch more videos.